Hey, how's it going? This is Brett from Snakey's Ball Pythons, and today I'm going to do another update video on my collection of snakes. I'm going to start with my adults. This is my adult male clown that doesn't want to sit still. The clown gene is a recessive, so the male and the female both need to carry it. You can make this snake with either two visual clowns like he is, or a visual and a het, which I'll get into in another video, or two hets. As long as they carry the gene, you can reproduce this snake. But this is pretty much my 2021 breeder plan here is I'm going to make a whole bunch of het clowns. This here is Stella, and she is an adult female pastel. And right now she's in the stage what they call glowing. She's super, super bright. Her and Clown locked up for the last probably 4 or 5 months. And her next phase will be her prelay shed. And then a month after that, I have my first batch of babies. They'll all be 100% het clown since I bred her with a visual clown. So probably hold back probably a female if I can get one, a female pastel het clown, and then breed that to some of his other babies. This is an adult female spider ball python. I actually picked her up. I responded to an ad on Craigslist to pick up some corn snakes, and I got her in pretty kind of rough shape. She's the biggest snake I have, but I'm pretty sure she's got mouth rot, and I'm trying to get that taken care of. As you can see, her mouth's kind of messed up. But the person I got her from just threw her in. So she was a free snake. He was getting out of ball pythons and bred spider to spider, which is a no-no because that's a lethal combination. But huge snake. I think she's 5 or 6 years old from what he said. Obviously, she doesn't want to sit still either. But that is an adult female spider. This snake, I'm not 100% sure what's in her. I got her from another breeder up in Lincoln who purchased her as a spider phantom possible trick. So we'll see what's actually in her because I'll probably breed her with clown when she's big enough. And so I'll get all normal looking snakes and we'll see what she proves out to be. So I'm kind of actually excited for her to get up to breeding weight. But yeah, that's spider, or possible spider. Well, it's obviously spider. Possible phantom, possible trick, female. This is what an adult female normal looks like. I picked her up from somebody in Lincoln as well. I just named her Norma. Normal. I figured it was kind of a fun name. But she is almost up to breeding weight, so she will be another one of my 2021 breeding projects that I'm going to actually pair her up with Snakey. So he's banana pastel spot nose, so that's 3 codominants. So I'll probably get some pretty interesting babies out of that clutch, but that is a adult female normal. This is Snakey. This is the first actual multi-gene snake that I got, and my daughter named him Snakey and pretty much kicked off Snakey's ball pythons. But like I said with the last snake, this is a banana pastel spot nose, and he's gonna make some very pretty babies. I got him from Wilbanks Reptiles. They make some awesome snakes. But with the banana gene, the older they get, they start getting these little freckles. And they kind of start to darken up. When I got him, he was a lot lighter. But that's Snakey. Really, really cool snake. Very chill. This one's a little bit wild. She is a normal that is possible het clown. I bought her and another one, Bitey. I got him for dirt cheap. Possible het clown. Hopefully, I can get her up to breeding size this year, if not next year. And then I'll pair her up with my visual clown to see if I actually get visual clown babies, which will prove her out as het. She's got a pretty interesting belly. She's got lots of busy patterns on her. So hopefully she proves out. This is Spidey. She's another adult female that I picked up in Lincoln. This is actually the first bigger snake that I bought. If you want to get into breeding ball pythons, I've seen a lot of people highly recommend to get your adult females first because it takes them longer to get up to breeding weight. And I obviously have way bigger snakes than this, but this is the first bigger snake that I got. But it's a female spider. And now to my babies. This is actually the last snake that I bought. He's a Axanthic, VPI Axanthic pinstripe. And that's another recessive trait. The pinstripe, this design right here, half the babies will come out that he makes is pinstripe. And everything that I pair him up with will be 100% VPI Axanthic. So long-term goal is to actually get this gray gene into the clown and make double recessives. Zoom this out a little bit. And then the same with my pied that I'll get to here in a minute. Those make Thunderbolt pieds. He's still kind of flighty. But that is a VPI Axanthic pinstripe ball python. This is a female G-stripe. I picked her up at a reptile convention. She was nice and cheap. She's also 100% het albino. So it'll be a couple years, but once I get her up to breeding weight, one of the first breeding projects I'm going to get going with her is with the Axanthic that I just showed you, and I'll get my first possible triple hets. And then 2 years after those babies, 2 to 3 years after those babies hatch, the holdbacks, I could possibly have VPI Axanthic pinstripe, which this is a recessive also, and possibly albino. So it'd be awesome to have my first actual 3 recessive gene snake. But that is my G-stripe 100% albino female. This snake right here is the brightest snake that I have. I bought her as a Firefly, which is a 2-gene snake, a fire and a pastel. But I've always thought there was something else in her because she's got some crazy, crazy patterns. And the more research I do and look into it, I'm thinking since her head is so light like that, and all the black in her is so light like that, she might possibly be a super pastel. And with a codominant gene, every snake that this snake produces will be at least a pastel. So I'm really actually excited for her to get up to weight so I can breed her and see what she proves out to be. Plus that design, it's really, really, really broken up and crazy. So I'm excited, really excited to get her up to weight and see what kind of baby she makes for me. This is my female pastel leopard, probable yellow belly. She's got some really cool, really crazy design, really high contrast, and the leopard gene just breaks up and blows up the pattern on the snake. So I've got plans for her too in the future once she gets up to size. Leopard goes well with pretty much everything. I really want to get clown into her eventually, so hopefully I can get a pastel leopard het clown in the next couple of years. That design and clown would be awesome, and I would definitely keep that one. But this is my pastel leopard female. This guy right here is a pastel pied. The pied is another recessive gene. So again, I can't wait to get double recessives, double triple hets to make all these crazy, crazy designs. But this is one of my more expensive snakes that I bought. And the pied is actually really popular with ball pythons, pied and clown, pretty much anything recessive. And they hold their value really, really well. Ooh. This guy's kind of flighty. But I'll probably run him through all my adult females next year to get all my het pieds. And eventually, hopefully, I'll get some VPI Xanic pieds, which are Thunderbolt pieds, and albino pieds. But that is my male pastel pied. This is another normal that is 100% het for pied. Once I get her up to weight, I'm going to pair her up with the snake I just showed. And one good, well, I got her from a breeder here locally, so I know she's 100% het pied. But let me flip her over here. And a really good indicator that you got a het pied is those tracks on the belly right there. It almost looks like somebody took a Sharpie and filled in the lines right here on both sides. It's a really, really good indicator if you're buying a snake to look for that's marketed as 100% het pied or het pied. Those are pied markers, but her and that last one I showed can make visual pieds because she is 100% het pied. This snake is one I got here locally. Somebody got a hold of me and asked if I bought ball pythons because they had to get rid of theirs. This is a pastel, and when I picked her up, I didn't say anything about, what I do and my snakes or anything. But the guy said she's possibly het clown, if he remembers correctly. Bought her from somebody in Kansas City, a breeder in Kansas City. So if she ends up being 100% het clown, that would be awesome. As soon as she gets up to weight, I'm going to put her with clown to see if she proves out. But that is a pastel, possible het clown, I suppose. But that's all the snakes I have for right now. This has been an awesome year. Can't wait to get more projects going, and as soon as I get eggs and get to do egg cuttings and all that other stuff, I will definitely be posting more videos. But thanks for watching.